Both teams knew it was on the line tonight coming into this game. The Ottawa Chargers needed 1 point to clinch their ticket to the postseason. Minnesota Frost needed a regulation win, and Becky, they did just that. It was led by their veterans. Coyne Schofield opened the scoring. Lee Stackline not only got her first goal of the season, but she got her second.
Well, this is what you'd expect. Your veterans to lead the way, your players with all sorts of experience, and this is a team that was really heavy on the forecheck. They got their opportunities off of that, and it's Coyne Schofield that finally is able to find the back of the net and beat an outstanding Gwyneth Phillips, and then Lee Stackline from the point. Beauty shot again, coming off some heavy forecheck pressure and some good zone presence. Stackline great defensively in this game. She also gets the empty netter for a 2-goal performance.
And at the start of this game, the story really was Gwyneth Phillips. She was holding them in this game for the Ottawa Charge, but at the end of the day, Nicole Hensley earns her first shutout of the season.
And what a time for her to get her first shutout. It's back and forth between her and Rooney. Rooney getting the bulk of the starts, but this team has always relied on them having 2 solid goaltenders, and Hensley comes up big. A lot of these shots were from the outside, but hey, you got to make the saves that are in front of you. She does that. She gives her team an opportunity, especially because this game was tied 0-0 for a very long time. She did the job she needed to do to help her team get the win.
Minnesota outshot Ottawa 17-9 in that second period. Now back-to-back games where the Frost has put up 17 shots in a single period. Let's hear from the Minnesota captain now, Kendall Coyne Schofield, who's with Claire Hanna.
Thanks very much, Kenzie. Well, coming into this game, Kendall, you knew you had to win in regulation to keep your playoff hopes alive. How did your team deal with that pressure?
Yeah, we knew, we had a job to get done tonight, and it was to win in regulation, and we did that.
In the second period, you guys got your scoring going. How did you find a way to get the offense clicking?
Yeah, I just think, we were hard on pucks, getting pucks in the net, getting inside, and things went our way.
You know what it takes to win a Walter Cup. How much is that in the back of your mind when you enter games like this, just wanting to get a second chance at that?
Yeah, the parity in this league is no secret. It's hard to win every night, and tonight was no different.
What's it going to take against Boston in your final regular season game to get to the playoffs?
Yeah, it's going to be a complete 60-minute effort just like we had tonight.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
A win is mandatory for the Minnesota Frost in their final game of the season. Let's take a look at the final stats of this game. Neither team was able to capitalize on the power play of Minnesota Frost. Those scoring chances continuing to climb, and more importantly, they found a way to score this evening. It was a must-win game, and the Frost found a way. And so just 1 day remains in regular season action. 3 games on deck. Everyone's fate still in their own hands. Toronto and Montreal have now solidified the top 2 seeds. We just don't know which team will finish first overall.